Hi, hello, it's me, Candy B, aka your internet auntie, aka your internet auntie that wants to just be a hippie in the woods making art sometimes, but we live in New York, so we have to do it a little bit differently. So as you can see from the title, it says Studio Vlog number 0. I explained more later on in this about, life and everything, but I have finally, for the past couple of months, been working towards reopening my art business, which if you've been here a while, you may remember at the beginning of the pandemic, I had a studio vlog kind of go up. It just didn't work 4 years ago, and that's okay, so we're starting again now. If you're someone who likes nerdy jewelry and wall decorations and stationery and want to just support a small woman of color owned business, keep watching. What do we do in this video? I take you with me to Philly, to my mom's house, because that's where the laser cutter that I use is. I order all of my supplies to her house because it just doesn't make sense for me to take the train from New York to Philly with a bunch of acrylic sheets. Those things are heavy. You'll see me assembling a first few of the earrings in my collection, as well as just talking through my process of things. I would also really recommend that you follow me on all socials to kind of keep up for when there's going to be a shop launch. And let's get into the video. And I ordered the acrylic to my mom's house because, as you can see, this is a pretty good size box. So this is my first time ordering from this company. I ordered from Custom Made Better Acrylics. So most of the sheet sizes I order are these half sheets. Mostly because they're cheaper and I don't know what's gonna sell well, obviously. This is what I'm really excited for, this iridescent. I got a couple of kinds of iridescents, but mostly blues. So this is my mom's office. This right here is the laser cutter that I'm going to be using for the next 3 days, basically. So what I'm going to do is get my design files set up, figure out which acrylic is going to cut what. I'm probably going to do my little prototypes first, just because I feel like they'll take the least amount of time. And then I'll show you guys what we're making. It's already 9:45. My family and I just got back from dinner, but I'm gonna spend all night basically just making loud laser noises. Luckily nobody sleeps on this floor. I'm the only person that sleeps on this floor when I come to visit, so I don't bother anyone else when I use the Glowforge late at night, which is nice. But my plan is to finish these howl earrings. Can't even see them because it's black on black. These howl earrings, get a prototype done, and then hopefully get the final thing cut out and nice, as well as finish at least a couple of samples for my other ones that I want to do. And yeah, I basically didn't sleep from Saturday to Sunday. I just stayed up all night and didn't sleep until I got home yesterday back in New York. So I got home last night and I started to record and just unpack all of my things, which is what I still need to do. And I tried to get stuff organized so I could just be ready for the week, but I was falling asleep at my desk. So yeah, that's what we're picking up today. My desk is currently a mess because of all the materials. Oh, there goes me, hi. All the materials and supplies. My pegboard is completely empty because literally that's where all of my supplies hang out. So we're gonna start by just resetting. I have cleaned my desk area. The stuff that's on the bed here is like bags and stuff that I gotta hang up still. But I have on my desk here, you can see a little bit of it. The stuff that I made over the weekend that I just want to look at and check in a different light and probably polish now that I'm seeing them up close. I just want to talk about some stuff that I got. Some paper samples from the Moo company. I've used them for years, like since I was in high school, but I haven't used them in a long time. So I ordered their paper sample because I'm looking for a very specific type of paper for not only backing cards for my earrings, but also business cards. And I might head to a local print shop this week and see if they have what I'm looking for and what their prices would be like. But it's nice to have these on hand for that, to get that good paper feel. Let me give you a little bit of... So yeah, on my desk, you can see a bunch of... It looks like clutter again, but it's not clutter. I have been working on these designs for a little while now. I just never made the time to go down and cut them out and test them out, which was why I made a whole weekend trip in Philly, which is probably what I'll have to do more once my shop opens, until I can afford a laser cutter of my own and a space of my own where I can have the laser cutter, because those things are huge and take up a lot of energy. The no face designs I actually made 2 months ago, I think, 1 or 2 months ago. And do I have any of the old ones? I had went back to my mom's house and made these and prototyped them already, and I was using like competos as a top. This one, the mouth fell off, but it's also a lot cleaner. It's thicker, which is not ideal. I had this idea in my head that I wanted to do a Ghibli collection to start, because if you didn't know, I think I said this is my second time trying to launch my shop. I believe it's actually the third like official one. I didn't launch my art business until 2020 really, but I did order some pins and I had a couple of Kickstarters that I was trying to work out. I wasn't in the best headspace the first couple of times I tried to open it, and I think it's fine that I failed a few times, because I learned each time. The reason why my art shop failed that time was because I'm okay, it just hurt. Oh no, I'm not okay, I'm bleeding. I'll be back. Brought an extra band-aid just in case. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I opened Honeybean Studios back in, I want to say 2019, 2018. And the first 2 designs I had ever made were a little Totoro and a no-face pin. I was feeling pretty good. I got a few sales, so it wasn't many. I think I had like 8 sales beginning to end. A couple of things happened. First, I started a Kickstarter for some Steven Universe pins that actually got funded. It was fully funded, but I canceled it because I didn't think ahead and I didn't set up my tiers properly. I had 6 pins in total, and the stretch goals were unlocking new pins. And in my head, if we didn't unlock all 6 pins, people that chose to buy 4 or more, 2 or more pins, 4 more pins, whatever, would have just ended up getting duplicates, which didn't make sense to me for why someone would want to pay for that. And I think we were like only $400 away from unlocking all the pins. But I noticed now that people on Kickstarter will actively and constantly do stuff like that, even if they don't unlock all their goals, and people are perfectly fine getting the same thing multiple times. And then almost immediately after I canceled it, my Totoro and Ghibli pins were the exact design of them were stolen. Like it wasn't a carbon copy, but it was pretty obvious that that's where it was from. And also it was their they posted the design on Instagram maybe 2 months after I had posted and started selling mine. I had checked to see if they ever followed me through my email, because I used to get follow notifications by email on Instagram at that time, and they did. They unfollowed me since and actually blocked me. I found them on my personal account, which was just more proof to me that they stole them from me. Because at first I thought it was a coincidence. They were another pin artist, and I thought it was a coincidence that, you know, oh, they also had Ghibli designs, but and that they looked similar to mine, but the math wasn't mathing. The headspace I was in and where things were in my personal life, I was really insecure about myself as an artist and as a creative. and the person I was with just wasn't the best support system. At that time, I was leaving Japan right when my YouTube channel started to kind of take off there, and I was getting offers for brand deals that I couldn't take because I was leaving. So just as a creative, I felt really in a rut, and I just closed everything down and didn't look back. So yeah, during the pandemic, I went through my divorce, which was pretty inspiring, funnily enough, and I felt a little more comfortable being myself and exploring who I was as a creative person again. So I used my pandemic stipend to help fund some things for Honeybean. I ended up buying just a bunch of stuff for my art business, and then it also helped that the very first thing I designed was Animal Crossing related, because I was super stoked for Animal Crossing to come out. It's one of my absolute favorite series, and it went a little viral on Reddit. Let me see if I know I have one. I still have stock. I made these resident representative keychains. I still have some, so I'm gonna put them in a store. And I got a lot of support from other artists on Instagram during that time, and between that, my presence online, and just, you know, sheer audacity, I got 32 orders my very first shop opening day. And then I had, you know, about 3 or 4 orders each day. I had also made a few other things, like some stickers, but like I said, 2020 was really messy, and I was going through a divorce, and so the imposter syndrome was like going in and out. And then I just was moving and trying to get used to my new life, and so I just closed the shop again. But these will be back in there because they're really cute. It just brings us to today, and I've learned a lot about business, and I've learned a lot about social media, and it just feels like this is the right time to do it and it actually work. You have to fail a whole bunch of times. You have to make all the wrong choices. You have to let bad ideas happen in order to learn what's a good idea and what's a good choice. It's voiceover Kenzie. I absolutely did not realize how quiet I got during this portion of the video. Here I am just doing that little project I had mentioned, painting my sign, my logo for Honeybean. I wanted to have something that can hopefully stand out in my videos when it's in frame properly, and just have a nice little reminder every single day of what it is I want to work towards, and that's this cute, fun, silly little brand that I have been building. This video was really made for myself, which I feel like most of my videos are made for myself. I'm really big on making sure I am reflecting on things, making sure that I'm taking the time to properly think about my growth and where I want to go, and that's mostly what this was. The next studio vlog will be more in-depth, like running the business. Hi again. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. What's next is finally designing the website fully, like getting it on Shopify and things like that. I've got a couple more designs that I want to work on. Hopefully I'll be ready in the next couple of weeks to start, you know, going to, like, I don't know, Washington Square Park on the weekends and just setting up a little table. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. It helps me a lot. Leave a comment down below of just anything. Talk to me. I want to talk to you guys. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all the fun things, just to see, you know, what I get up to with Honeybean and then my life in general. Until next time, be safe. I love you. Drink a lot of water, and we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. All right, guys. Bye.